Hello friends! When an electric current is passed through a conductor, some of the energy is lost in the form of heat and light. The amount of energy lost varies depending on the individual material's electrical resistance. Some materials, like copper and gold, are great conductors of electricity and have very low resistance. Scientists discovered that the colder these materials are, the more conductive they become. But no matter how cold you make copper or gold, it will always show some electrical resistance. Mercury, however, is different. In 1911, when scientists cooled a sample of mercury all the way down to 4.2 degrees above absolute zero, its resistance abruptly disappeared. The first superconductor had been discovered. Gradually, more and more superconductive materials have been found that show zero electrical resistance below a certain critical temperature. And when resistance is zero, electricity is conducted perfectly without any loss, and a current can theoretically flow in a closed loop forever. This has been demonstrated by scientists who have sustained electrical currents in superconductive rings for years without any measurable depreciation of energy. And it doesn't end there. Not only do superconductors have absolutely zero electrical resistance, they also don't like to let magnetic fields pass through them. Instead, the field remains at the superconductor's surface. This expulsion of magnetic fields is known as the Meissner effect. You've probably seen the Meissner effect in action in science experiments that look like this. A magnet is set on top of a superconductive material, and at room temperature, nothing really special happens, but when the material is cooled down to its critical temperature, the Meissner effect kicks in, causing the magnet to levitate, as if by magic. But superconductors can be used for much more than cool science tricks. These materials are used today in MRI machines, super fast floating trains, and even particle accelerators. But we can't forget that these superconductors have to be kept at temperatures near absolute zero in order to function properly. This is a main limiting factor in the practicality of superconductors. Fortunately, scientists have been busy finding and creating materials that become superconductive at higher and higher temperatures. For example, some ceramic materials undergo a superconducting transition at high enough temperatures that they can be cooled down using relatively warm liquid nitrogen. These materials are known as high-temperature superconductors, and they have revolutionized how and where we are able to use this technology. But still, always having to have liquid nitrogen at hand is extremely limiting. The goal for scientists is to create a material that is superconductive at room temperature. If we had room temperature superconductive wires for electronics, we'd be able to power devices using much less power. None of the energy would be lost as heat, changing the way the electronics are designed and built. This technology would allow for smaller and much more efficient devices. In 2015, researchers observed a material that, when placed under extreme pressure, became superconductive at around -70 degrees Celsius. This set the record for the highest temperature superconductor, but as of now, room temperature superconductors haven't been found. Well friends, you know what to do if you feel this video has earned your support. If you're a fan of science, maybe you'd enjoy some of these other videos that I've made. A big thanks to my subscribers, both old and new, for inspiring me to continue making videos. And thank you for making it all the way to the end of this video. I sincerely hope you enjoyed. My name is Randy Dobson, and I'll see you next time.